Aloha lovelies, it's Dr. Amber Jade here, kicking off a little chakra self-love week today. And we'll be starting with the root chakra, which is physically located at the bottom of the spine, and then the other 6 chakras are kind of built off of this foundation. So starting at the root is like starting at your foundation. When this chakra energy center is nice and balanced, that's when you feel safe, secure, stable, grounded, motivated in life into productive action. There's many ways that this energy can become imbalanced. What I see most commonly, since this chakra has to do a lot with your foundation, it goes back to childhood. It goes back to family, it goes back to whom you consider to be your tribe. So acknowledging any kind of mental, emotional kinds of traumas or abuses that could be laying in that layer of life for you is a big piece of starting to heal the root chakra. Physical signs of an imbalance are usually, I see low back pain a lot, any kinds of pain in the lower extremities. So knees, feet, legs, pain as well is associated and a sign of a possible root chakra imbalance. Mentally, emotionally, feeling depression, anxiety, like a lack of motivation, a lack of will to live your life productively and with gusto could be a sign of a root chakra imbalance as well. So we're going to go through a few different ways that you can start to nourish this chakra from home and at your own pace as well. So all of the chakras, they have a color that is associated with them, and they're usually the colors of the rainbow. The color of the root chakra is red. So wearing the color red, eating the color red in the form of organic fruits and vegetables are super nourishing to this energy. Wearing red gemstones, this is a poppy jasper necklace. Also black gemstones. So I have black obsidian here, hematite, those are some other options for black stones. This is my onyx necklace that I wear a lot because onyx is very protective of your energy as well as grounding when you need that grounding energy and that feeling of peace and calm and serenity. Other ways to nourish this chakra is by, as I mentioned before, really addressing those family issues, addressing how you can strengthen your family bonds and like what kinds of things need to be just smoothed over, maybe talked over. It's a good healing experience for everybody that could be involved on your own journey here. I'll teach you a few of my favorite yoga poses that you can do for the root chakra. And we're actually starting in one in Sukhasana here, basically a cross-legged seat. So coming into this cross-legged seat and placing the hands, palms down on the knees for a more grounding effect. And while you're here, bringing your mind and your awareness to the ground beneath you, feeling how it is holding and supporting you, allowing you to maybe sit up a little taller, lengthening the spine, opening up your heart, and maybe placing a crown on top of your head. As you settle in, you can start to imagine there are actual roots growing out from the bottom of your spine into the ground beneath you, helping to further anchor and ground you into the present moment. You may choose to just stay here for a while in stillness. Another option here is starting to move in a circular rotation from the low back. Really trying to get that full 360-degree range of motion. slow, gentle, and intentional with it, and then reversing the direction you're going in. Taking your nice, deep cleansing breaths here as well. Nice. Beautiful. So that's one pose. Another one of my favorite poses for strengthening the root chakra is Tadasana, mountain pose. And I like doing this especially on the ground because you can be grounding and getting the positive effects of grounding or earthing, connecting to Mother Earth's energy in this pose as well. So I will come stand on the sand. And if you can get out into nature, that is wonderful. You can also do this inside. But feeling the connection of your feet to the ground, really grounding through the four corners of the feet, maybe even imagining there are roots growing out from the bottom of your feet into the ground. And you're standing up nice and tall again, opening the heart, opening your crown, placing that beautiful sparkly crown up there. And you can join the hands at heart center, focusing on your breathing. Nice. You can also place the arms to your side, facing the palms forward. Letting those shoulders fall down away from the ears. You could also start to imagine here that any of that negative, stuck energy within you is coming out through the bottoms of your feet. Starting to release and let that go, so that it's no longer yours to carry around. Beautiful. Doing these poses as long as you feel necessary in your body. Other great ways of nourishing the root chakra is just spending time in nature, exercise, especially doing squats, dancing, especially to like the sounds of beating drums are very good for the root chakra as well. One of my favorite ways to ground is actually in Shavasana, which is known as corpse pose, but laying down on the ground. I'm going to lay here. Nice. And you're relaxing the body here, noticing places that you are carrying tension and choosing to let that go, giving it to the ground, maybe evaporating it into the air so that once again, this stress and tension is not yours to carry and hold. Feeling how the ground is holding and supporting you. And once again, staying here as long as you feel necessary. Beautiful. Alrighty, that is day one of our chakra healing week. I'm wearing poppy jasper here on the neck for a more energizing effect. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be talking about the sacral chakra. And feel free to reach out to me with any questions you may have about healing your chakras. One of the things that I do offer both online and in person here in Kona is what I call holistic talk therapy, where we talk through your chakras and I channel these questions that are feeling relevant to you to help you start to notice and see and make connections on where you could start healing a bit further. And then after that, either online or in person here in Kona, we do a Reiki energy healing session. Reiki is just loving, healing energy from the universe. And I also work in my gemstones. I mean, my name is Dr. Amber Jade, so I'm so drawn to gemstones naturally. I also have my sound healing tools to help bring balance as well. And there's so many different ways that you can feel after this session. But overall, you feel better. You feel lighter. There's less stress. There's more room for healing. And as we heal ourselves, it allows us to shine our lights even more brighter out into the world. Thank you for listening. Hope you have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow. Aloha.